Okay, here we go. We're back with the Killer Instinct Bootcamp. So what I'm planning on doing for a little bit today, I'm going to just try and go back through more of the training trials here, and see if I can maybe find a way to also leave myself open to have a few challenges in the meantime, either through ranked battles, possibly people in the chat. Someone in the chat maybe give me a challenge at some point. Let's see if I can just you know what, we're just learning how to play the damn game. I'm going to try and stop talking like a game show host while I'm actually hosting this stream, and instead of talking like a host, I'm actually going to be a host. How's that sound? Everybody on board with that one? You know, all of my 0 viewers at this point in the stream, but I'm just going to try and talk a bit more naturally about the whole affair. Meantime, let's just get stuck in. Let's play some fighting games, damn it. Naturally, just in the middle of all this, looks like we've actually got zero support going on for the particular controller I'm using here. Okay, there we go, we're moving now. Took a wee bit longer than I should have, but what are you going to do? You can't complain about everything, can you? This is how you find the channel. You remember now. Yep, this is us, man. This is how we ended up going here. And not from my style of Mario Bros. Playing, although you have to admit it was pretty damn stellar. Yeah, right. But in any case, now we're just going to try and pick up from where we left off last time, and we're just going to try and go through the rest of the dojo lessons. When last we left me as your intrepid adventurer here, and gone through all the basic lessons, and now we're going into the more advanced stuff. Yeah, this one, performing cross-ups with jumping attacks. This was pretty much. You know, I did this last week after I actually went off stream, because I guess I couldn't resist at the time, but I know a little bit about fighting games, I know how all this stuff works, but I'm just going to go along it anyway. So cross-ups are attacks that hit behind the opponent, generally from a jump. This forces your opponent to block in the opposite direction. Not every attack can be used as a cross-up, but Jago has two. Medium kick, jumping medium kick, and jumping heavy punch. To perform a cross-up, jump over the opponent and hit the attack button as you're passing over them. Watch the demonstration, then try a few for yourself. Yeah, that's coming over. And okay, here we go. We've seen these before, so we know where we're going now. And yeah, so that's one over, and there's two over. And jump a medium kick. Yeah, anybody who's played a lot of fighting games knows how a cross-up's going to work. And that's 2 of 2. Cross-ups can be timed to appear ambiguous. Even a well-prepared defender may still have to guess which way to block. The easiest way to set up an ambiguous cross-up is to utilise a hard knockdown. Try a cross-up setup. A backwards throw gives you a hard knockdown with plenty of time to set up the cross-up. With the proper timing of the jump and attack, devious setups can be had. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Observe what happens if you jump earlier and press attack later. Notice that the attack hits behind your opponent as a cross-up. Okay, so here's the demo, and so there's the throw, and jumping medium kick. Okay, let's have a look now. Backwards throw. Too soon on that one. There's the cross-up. Yeah, we all love a devious setup. Great, now let's see the same backwards throw with the same jump. What happens if you jump slightly later and press attack earlier in the jump? The attack will hit in front of the opponent. Okay, so we're doing a fake cross-up. Backwards throw, jumping medium kick. Yeah, do it a little bit earlier. Also, you notice even in the demo mode, he's not taking a micro step forward either. Practice blocking a few cross-ups. The key to blocking is to determine where the opponent will be at the time of impact. If the opponent will be in front of you, block away. If the opponent will be behind you, block in the opposite direction. Okay. The opponent will backwards throw you and then perform some ambiguous cross-ups. Try to block them correctly. Okay, here we go. Cross-up averted. And averted again. He's got to be in the corner, so he's not necessarily going to be in the best positions to do that. So they didn't actually do anything much ambiguous there. I think pretty much he was in the corner, so he couldn't actually get behind me. Congratulations, you've mastered using the blocking cross-ups. Cross-ups add a left-right element to your offence as opposed to only having to worry about blocking overhead and low. They're especially effective after hard knockdowns, so keep that pressure on. Okay, next lesson, anti-air. The art of jumping opponent out of the air. Airborne opponents cannot block, so anti-airs are usually guaranteed unavoidable damage. These are essential to maintaining control of the match. Practice consistently anti-airing. Remember that Jago has 2 main weapons to combat jumping attacks: Tiger Fury and Crouching Heavy Punch. It's a basic uppercut move. Practice using both depending on the situation. Okay, so the jump over. That's one. Excellent. Now that we're consistently anti-airing, we can learn how to maximise damage. And this next set of exercises, anti-air the jumping opponent with specific follow-ups. Okay. So you need to cancel it, that's how that one goes. Okay, so crouching heavy, instant mode, double roundhouse, shadow laser sword, heavy tiger fury. Okay, so let's try that then. time. Gotcha. Now try to maximise damage with Tiger Fury. Time your anti-air early for follow-ups. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you've now mastered anti-airing. By consistently punishing opponents that jump at you, you'll limit the amount of time your opponent gets to go on offense. Manuals. Manuals are an advanced way to make combos harder to combo break. Manuals can replace autos in combos. To perform a manual, you need to precisely time a normal attack after an opener, linker, or shadow linker. However, manuals involve very strict timing. Okay, so medium wind kick followed by manual light punch. Medium laser sword, manual light kick. Medium wind kick, manual medium kick. You can combo breaker manuals just like autos, hit both buttons at the same power level of the manual. However, you can break a manual only during the manual's short hit stop, which is a freeze frame when an attack connects. Okay, that's saying a whole lot of things that I'm not quite sure I'm following. I think it will come to me a little bit later, but sorry, I have to sneeze. Just let me mute my mic here. Apologies to that, just sneezing time. Okay, you can combo breaker manuals just like autos. Hit both buttons at the same power level on the menu. So the manual has got a shorter hit stop. I'm assuming that means the same as recovery time, which is a freeze frame where an attack connects. Most special attacks only give you a very brief window in which manuals are possible. Heavy moves are slower, making the timing window even more narrow. Let's give them a shot. Okay, heavy laser sword with a manual heavy punch. Thank you. Manual heavy kick. Frame entry, isn't it? Very well done. The timing requires some practice, but adding heavy manuals to your repertoire greatly increases your chances of success. The opponent has to guess correctly between 3 options instead of 2. Manuals add significant potential damage without contributing much to the combo limit. Use a few manuals in a single combo to see how damage is affected. Okay, so opener, auto, linker, manual, enter. Okay, we get such a thing as a not much going on in terms of an actual Yeah, I think this is definitely when we're going to get into the more subtle things going on, because it's the idea of how to. Three-hit combo. Okay, so there's. Okay, so. Yeah, so I know what I'm trying to do with the manual now. It's actually trying to get the thing landed. It's going to be the issue on this number. I better settle in and get comfy. I'm going to be here a while. Okay, we're going to have an issue on this one, definitely. Okay, now we're trying to get this opener, auto linker, manual ender. Yeah, it's the manual part in the middle. This is going to be giving me the trouble, so. Yeah, so they always give you 2 hits. So that's why the manual is such an issue, because it's manual's maybe the hardest concept to learn in the game. Yeah. Now, if I'm remembering this correctly, the difference between a manual and an auto is that when you go for an auto, you're going to end up with 2 hits, which will effectively give them 2 chances to land an auto combo. Whereas if you go in with the manual, it hits exactly once and lets you follow up with something else. Am I following that particular part correctly? I certainly hope so. It's the part I'm going to try and take away from it, so let's see how we do. Yeah, there we go. See, I wish they would actually have just said that in the instructions. I mean, it would have been much more straightforward to try and explain to people. You know, auto combos hit twice, so that people get 2 chances to try it.
Trip.
Yeah, the manual's timing. Oh yeah, it's I think in another game you would be describing it as a thing called a frame link, you know? Yeah, I'm also just going to double check on that. I think I've got the auto combo option off, but I don't know. Okay, there we go, that's back to normal. So let's try, I'm just going to try and look completely at the screen here. Yep, so at that point the combo's definitely the combo's intact. Sorry, my dog just came in. There he goes, he's going to lay down. Yes. Okay, let's see what happens if I go in with the kicks. Almost there. Almost there.
Brutal. Awesome combo.
Hang on a minute.
Triple.
Oh, I know what that means. Well, back to the options here, just 1 wee second. Quite out of this because I just need to double check that my controllers are in fact combo assist disabled and is right stick. Okay, that's fine. Thought I'd fallen for that one again. Oh, I have a ways to go. Yeah. Rather than hold it up at this point, I'm gonna see if I can jump on the advanced lesson there at 19. Let's see what happens between the executing reversal attacks. So the manuals, I can maybe come back to that one a little bit later, assuming that it lets me. But let's see what reversal attacks has to offer, rather than just holding up the screen here. Reversal attacks are attacks that execute on the first moment you can act after blocking attacks. Getting hit, getting knocked down, and getting hit out of the air. Reversal attacks don't gain any special properties, but instead ensure optimal timing. Okay, you don't need perfect timing to perform a reversal. You can input the move slightly early and still get reversal timing. Okay, try blocking the opponent's attack, then time your reversal as you come out of block stand. If done correctly, you should be able to punish unsafe attacks after blocking them. Okay, so heavy Tiger Fury. Nice. straight over. Ah, there we go.
Triple.
Getting a sense of how long you're stuck in block stun so that you can time your reversals properly. Practice a few reversals on wake up, let the opponent knock you down, and then counter with a designated reversal attack. The timing for reversal attacks is significantly easier after being knocked down. Oh god. Dash backwards. Yeah, wake up Shoryus. However, if you don't know what your opponent's going to do, you should probably just block. Okay, and it's not going to let me get any further at this point without actually without finishing off this one. Let's see what happens. After an opener, linker, or a shadow linker. However, manuals involve very strict timing. Okay, so light punch. Combo breaker manuals, just like autos, hit both buttons at the same power of the manual. However, you can break a manual only during the manual's short hit stop, which is a freeze frame when an attack connects. Most special attacks only give you a very brief window in which manuals are possible. Heavy moves are slower, making the timing window even more narrow. This gives them a shot. Heavy laser sword, manual heavy punch.
Triple.
Some practice, but adding heavy manuals to your repertoire greatly increases your chances of success. The opponent has to guess correctly between 3 options instead of 2. Significant damage without contributing much to the combo limit because it only hits once. Okay, that makes some more sense. Okay, and anybody who's particularly well versed in KI, you're watching me do this, and I'm imagining it's quite a painful experience right now. But can you at least tell me, do anybody think I'm on the right track with this? So we go with the manual straight to the ender, but now it's just a case of where the timing goes. Almost there. Yeah, so I'm at least on the right track, and the rest of the combo is coming out. I'm just dropping the action with them, and just the timing I need to sharpen up at this point. So yeah, let's go into auto at this point. Almost there. Yeah, that went straight in my nose. I saw that one. Yep, treated it like a rhythm game. Yeah, and unfortunately that's it's something I definitely need to work on, is to get my inputs that little bit cleaner. It's just trying to actually give it the time, and honestly, treating it like a rhythm game, I absolutely wish somebody would. Can you imagine if there was actually a training program out there, or one of the fight games that got released actually put the sequencing of combos, or things like, you know, particularly like combo challenges or what have you, if they actually put them to music. The closest they ever got to it was Tekken 7, or the Tekken series generally, where everything had a specific tone when you pressed the button, so that you could try and learn the actual pacing of it. And I wish they would do that in a lot more fighting games, to be honest. But in the meantime, I'm going to try I'm going to have 3 more goes at this, and if I can't manage it, then I'm just going to go and mess around. I want to see if there's anybody around who'll have a few exhibition matches or anything, or maybe some ranked matches or what have you. Yeah, that's one. Damn it. Oh, I just saw the little manual pick up. So I landed the manual and then dropped the ender. Oh, for goodness sake. There is a manual training system as well. Is that somewhere in the other options, yeah? There we go, that's one. One of 2. On the main menu, you've never actually done it. Yep, well, I think if our performance of today is anything to go by, I'm pretty sure I could have streaming material for the next year just trying to get through it. But you know, I'd imagine that's going to be the we call that the paint drying channel. Opener, manual, linker, manual, ender. Okay. It was added after the game came out, maybe about a year later. Well, you know what? Good on them for actually coming up with the decent updates. So you were pretty set on manuals, yeah? Okay, so let's try that one again.
Triple.
Almost there. Almost there. I have no idea what I did there.
Triple.
Almost there, almost there. Opener, manual, linker, manual, ender.
Triple.
Nearly there. Nearly there.
Triple.
So very, very nearly. There we go, we're moving, we're moving. Congratulations, I've learned the basics of manuals. Oh my goodness, the basics. Manuals require strict timing and can lead to dropped combos. Manuals are a great way to make your combos more difficult to break. You completed this dojo lessons and put your new skills to the test in some real matches and come back for more later. Okay. Let's go have a look around. So let's, combo breaker training, trials. Single player, master, story collection, fight archive. Play against an AI opponent in a shadow lab. I need to admit, I really feel like I should be trying a little bit of story mode. I don't know. I'm going to jump into story mode just to see what happens next. That's season 1, and to reveal the mural. XP rewards and more. Right, there we are. So this is how we get this going then. But anybody who remembers from the last time I played this, I am so completely right new to this game that I have no clue who it is that I would like to see, who I'd like to play as. So, that's interesting. Welcome to the all-new Season 2 story mode. All new golden pieces. Back it up, okay, so that's Season 1 and then Season 2 Rivals. Okay, let's go with Jago on this one, and what's my playstyle, type of characters I usually play in fighting games? It really can vary. I mean, I think for the most part what I like to do, I like characters who, not necessarily grapplers, but they're not always fast moving, they hit, they've got strong defensive options, and they hit really hard. Best example I can give you for a kind of more recent fighting game would be somebody like the character Ryujubei in Samurai Showdown. You know, one of those guys, he moves really, really slowly, and he's sometimes a little bit difficult to get to grips with. But if you have got a strong defensive style with him and you can actually catch people off guard, then you will do massive, massive damage. I like guys who can kind of, in little ways, can lay traps. I'm not a combo fiend, which is probably why Killer Instinct has passed me by for as long as it has. Excuse me 1 second. After a lifetime devoted to purity and discipline, Jago is tortured by knowledge that the last vestiges of the evil tiger spirit Gargos remain within him. He sets forth to discover an opponent strong enough to purge Gargos' corruption in the crucible of combat. Now they're familiar with Sam Show, but maybe try Tusk. Well, maybe give him a go. Yeah. If you played Street Fighter, I was a Sagat kind of guy, so that's a better way of putting it as well. Good. Press menu to continue. Go ahead and just start.
Fight!
Does me or does Glacius look a little bit like the Arbiter, covered in ice? Okay, so it looks like okay, you played Guile as an example, but playing Sadira in this, so is Sadira pretty similar to Guile in that regard, do you think? The voice! The voice!
Your path ends here.
Supreme victory! Perfect.
Average combo for that. Anybody that's just, I'm not really, she's an aerial rushdown kind of vortex style. Yeah, that sounds to me like, I don't know, I'll find out a little bit more as this game goes on, but that's kind of, it sounds like it's going to be kind of input heavy in that regard. This is the kind of game where I think you kind of you get your combos locked into your own brain, and then it's just a case of people will then kind of try and read you to break them.
Fight on!
Bow before the herald of Gargus.
Fight! Extreme combo!
Ahmed 084, how you doing, man? How's it going? Oh, it's getting there, man. This is effectively my this is like my third day ever playing Killer Instinct. I've been messing around a little bit on the tutorials and what have you, but this is it. Come and check out some new blood to Scottish KI. Yeah, well, you should watch me. You're going to see a lot of it. I think lots of blood, mostly my own. Watch me flail!
I'm afraid your path ends here.
I did feel a little bit sissy fight to myself, but it was fun. You suck with that combo assist with okay to fairly good with it. Seldom Jagger, what I'm actually doing just now, Bahamut, is I am making my way through the story mode. So what I'm just going to try and do is just choose a few of them and see what happens. The other person who's intriguing me is the person whose name escapes me just now. I believe it's you know what, you guys can figure it out. She's the chick with the nunchucks. I'm fighting you. I'm busy trying to remember names. Kemwu, thank you very much. If anybody is playing this on Steam, by the way, just go ahead and drop Mr. Midlife a message and we'll see if we can try and set up for Oh, combo breaker. Maybe we can just set ourselves up for a few friendly matches if you're interested.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
You play on Windows 10, I play on Steam. Does that allow for cross-platform play in that regard? On controller, I'm on my trusty arcade stick. Thanks, man. Yeah. I customised it myself, would you believe? You can crossplay between Steam, PC and Xbox. Nice! You play on keyboard, so... Yeah. That's pretty good, man. I mean, it's like... although Steam is a little thing that I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so you play on keyboard, man. That's I mean, like, there's a whole kind of movement right now. Pretty much people would just call that a hitbox in any other circumstances. Come on. From where we are, man, we're in Scotland just now, and we don't have ranks. Yeah, only with other Steam players, and trust me, it's from what I saw of it last time, it was pretty much non-existent. So you know, effectively, I suppose it is kind of true because we do have rank, but nobody plays on it. So.
I'm afraid your
Right, the Steam version would be a killer rank for once.
Supreme victory.
The Windows Store and Xbox rank share a pool, but the Steam, so Steam is separate from Windows Store and Xbox. Actually, yeah, I can totally get that. You know, Microsoft and Microsoft dealing with it. So am I a complete Johnny come lately for playing this on Steam? Is that what's happened basically? So we can do cross play at a friendly lobby, but we can't do any ranked play because I'm on Steam. I'm asking if I'm a Johnny. Yeah, I'm asking if I'm a Johnny come lately. How long has this game been out? What, 7 years or something? And this is me just playing it from like day 3. Am I late? Well, this guy looks fun. Anybody watch a lot of Doctor Who at any point? Feels like I'm fighting the face of Bo. Yeah, have some of that. Yeah, I'm one of them.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Supreme victory.
It is an antique, well, you know, I mean, it's you handled it pretty well, I think. Yeah, the thing about stone sponges, you have to be nuts to use them. But
Target spotted.
Orchid with the Kali sticks.
This should be quick.
Let's try some of that cross-up action we were talking about there. Turn the game music off years ago, you're willing to get it back on.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Supreme victory.
Yeah, I'm looking out on this one, but actually this is a really new PC. I only got it a couple of weeks ago, and so going back and finding all of these old games and then going through like the performance tests and things and finding that it's working pretty much like tip top every time. This is something that I'm really enjoying right now.
Fight on.
Although, as I keep mentioning at this point, the thing that's getting me every single time is the voice in this. Steam Summer Sale before picking up KI. I wish I could remember. I don't think it's actually that expensive. I think there's a spring sale on just now. Yeah, regular goes itself. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember. I think I paid something like £15 for it at the time. Yeah, so I think if you're in the States, it's like $20.
Supreme victory.
And yeah, to be honest, man, this is day 3 of me playing this game. I absolutely wish I had picked this up years ago, but then you know what? If in order for me to have picked it up years ago, I would have had to own an Xbox One. So there's no way I would have paid $20 for it at that point. I would have paid $20 plus the price on Xbox One. So you know what? Wishing no time for regrets at this point. Having defeated the strongest at Jago Field, failed to purge it. The abandoned Tiger Temple. Rises of faith and pursue his destiny to become the master of the Tiger Spirit. Well, of course you're not going to purge the Tiger Spirit first time. What do you expect? You're playing the game on easy mode. You own 4 Xbox Ones with KI on them. 4 Xbox Ones? Tusk versus Aganos. Okay, I'm liking the credits. Really, man? 4 Xbox Ones? 4? You know, I know that I know you're really big. If you're speaking to, I think it's me. Is that you, Robert? I have 2, but only play on PC now. Yeah, yeah, there you go. For anybody that doesn't know, Bahamut Zero is the man behind local FGC in Fife, so known as the Battle Lounge. Definitely worth checking out and worth joining in and seeing a few things if you're in Scotland and want to get better at fighting games. But Yeah, I know you're a big FGC personality, man. I know you like to divide a lot of setups, but 4 Xbox Ones, really? I thought I was extreme because I had a PS4 and a PS4 Pro. Okay, hang on a minute, man. You're not going to drop that, and I'm not going to let it go. You're going to have to explain this to me. Is this like Xbox One, Xbox One S, and then an Xbox One X? You got them cheap. Oh, well, that explains everything, man. You know, like, you got yeah, all OG Xbox Ones. Okay, that explains it. That explains a lot. But would those happen to be any of those Xbox Ones use the Hype Spot 6 by any chance? I don't know. I just have a little sneaking suspicion that they ended up in the Hilton in Glasgow. So there you go, I've played one of them. Excuse me, man, I'm talking an awful lot more than I used to right now. I just need to... How do people manage this for hours on end, man? My throat's killing me already. Yeah. I feel like I should be, you know. Used to take them all over for KI, well, yeah. Yeah, I need to admit, you know, it's like this was the Xbox exclusive that made me kind of miss it. I mean, for all other things, I mean, I kind of have to put my hand up in the air and say that it's for the FGC. I think the PS4 won this generation of consoles because they had Street Fighter V. Now, for what we now know, Street Fighter V should not have been the thing that clinched it because it was not the most fun of games, but it was the thing that definitely opened the floodgates because we had Street Fighter V as an exclusive on the PS4, and then along came KOF 14, which was exclusive on PS4 and then showed itself up on Steam. But yeah, this was the one. This was the game that I thought, oh, I wish that was on something else right now. And at the time, I just didn't have a PC powerful enough to actually run it. I didn't have a PC powerful enough to run KOF 98 properly on Steam. You know, play it on Fight Kid, but you couldn't actually play it on Steam. You know, my laptop had the processing capabilities of somewhere between Windows Vista and a block of cheese. But that's all different now. We've got a gaming PC and we're going to enjoy ourselves. And yeah, you know what? We're gonna make these go away. And fight challenge AI opponents. I'm not even remotely prepared to do this properly, but challenge your opponents. Exhibition, ranked leagues. Lobby mode. I'm gonna create a lobby, so anybody that's just, you know, lurking away quite happily, I'm gonna bring it down because I don't know how well my bandwidth is gonna accommodate this on PC. So I'm gonna have a lobby of 4 and minimum rank, maximum rank. Yeah. Minimum performance, pass. It's showing it's 40 for you on Steam for the price of KI. Okay, well that's. So if anyone on the Windows Store or Xbox One just wants to join you, you just need to search for it and join the lobby. Ah, thanks man. That's pretty cool. Allow console crossplay, yes. Lobby name and yeah. Let's experiment. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Yeah, fun players only. Allow cross network. Let's create this lobby. I'm just going to see if anybody wants to join and let's see who's here. I am currently at a win-loss ratio of 0-0. Let's may all other noobs tremble before me. You'll join with combo assist off. That's okay. Well, I'm in the UK, man. So if we can get the bandwidth to actually get this to make it run. In fact, you know what? Bandwidth or not, I'll play anybody. We're on stream. We may as well have fun with it. We can all see the connection, and we can all give it a try. Oh, I have a throat. Sadira, level 50.
Welcome.
Alright, man, we're on.
Kim Woo. Fight on.
Kanra. Yeah, more like Mumra.
Ready. Fight.
That was fun.
Combo.
Oh, nice. You don't get to watch the game in real time, but at least it gives you time to 420. Oh, nice. I'm in the UK, man. I've only just figured out what 420 actually means. Happy anniversary and all that, guys. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, I think I made you angry now, didn't I? Oh, catch you later on, man. Thanks very much for stopping by, Robert. Appreciate it. Oh, there we go. Good night.
You can't run from fate. But you should have tried.
Okay, so she's got some sass to her. I like that. Down to Rusty and Smoking Guns. Nice one, man. More or less a noob, so don't laugh too much, dude. You did not even try to run from fate. No, you did not, Shinkolo. Yeah. Don't laugh too much, dude. This is day 3 for me in terms of playing Killer Instinct. This is I think I could probably show you guys on Steam. Like I've put in something like 3 hours at this point, 3.5 hours. Sorry, that was my fault. Didn't need to hold that one up. I keep forgetting about the skin selects.
Friggin' dragon.
Damn pro by then now.
You can see how this ends.
Well, let's see if we can get it back in Evo and we'll test that theory, shall we? Good night. That one ended up pretty much as I thought it was going to be. Oh, nice. There we go. Good night. That's what I get from messing around, man. Yeah. I like Asako. This was a very Japanese horror movie. It could be the fact that it could also be the lag. You know, we're all dealing with a bit of distance here as well. The netcode seems pretty damn good, to be honest, though. I am enjoying the fact that everything's linking up more or less as well as I expected myself to be managing. But it's not until I actually get a lot better at this game offline I think that I'll be able to tell how bad I am online. Right now I suck equally in both directions.
Fight on.
Meantime, gentlemen, show me how it's done. I'm going to enjoy this one. Okay, this is pretty good as well. So it's giving me a chance to look at where look at the combo meter, see how quickly it fills up, or how quickly or slowly it moves, and also where combo breakers land for a lot of people as well. Boom! Oh, the juggles. Oh, nice. favourite mechanic. I love that in this game. I love the idea that this game could just be like a, pretty much like a living infinite, but the combo breaker mechanic absolutely changes everything for it.
Supreme victory!
Yeah. That was just a blur to watch. But you know what? I'm kind of loving it. Kind of loving it right now. Okay, man, you hate circles. That was cool. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take your advice, man, because earlier on in the stream you recommended that I give Tusk a try, and I've never actually played him before. He's a big guy with a beard. I like him already. So let's see how we do here. Your combo assist, Sako. You know what, man, as far as people talking about combo assist or anything, if it's going to help you play the game and actually get some enjoyment out of it, I don't have any issue with anybody using combo assists. Yeah, he's slow moving, but he hits like a tank. That's how you do it. Oh my goodness, that's very pretty. The German suplex. Huh? What just happened?
Death comes to all. Except me.
Oh dear God, you guys wouldn't believe me if I told you I actually watched Troy today with my wife. I swear, there was very Brad Pitt behaviour right there. Yeah, I can see what you're getting at with Tusk, by the way, Shimkolo, and I think right for now I'm going to pass. I might try him a little bit later in training, but I think he's going to take some getting to know. But yeah, I think he looks pretty damn fun. And yeah, let's go back to Kibwe for a minute. See how we do.
Fight on!
Isako, okay, now it's I've been on the stream now for about an hour and 16 minutes, so I'll be heading off. We'll play a few more rounds, and then Tusk flashes white invincible. No, I did not see that at all. So
See how this ends, right?
as a friend of mine in the FGC once said, who needs reeds when you have armor?
Ready! Fight!
Big spend, but sometimes you need it to finish the round out.
Awesome victory.
For some reason I have the announcer with a mouth like Hisako's at that point as well. When he's screaming Ultra. Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to watch you guys play this last round, and then I'm going to actually close the stream out and close out the lobby. But this has been really enjoyable, and thanks very much for the matches today as well. I'm just going to watch this one for now and see how you get on.
Fight on.
So you need to get to work. Yeah, everyone's working from home right now, aren't they? I need to say, Smoking Man, your spacing is really good as far as this goes. You can pretty consistent with avoiding those throws, but oh my goodness, there you go. He's not letting you have it, man. Not letting you have it. Do you know, I do believe she did something unsportsmanlike to that fight. Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to leave this lobby for now, and that's how you beat a combo assist, which is why you're trying not to use it. Yeah, it definitely is. That was one of the things I found out, much to my detriment last week, which is that when you're trying to actually put together specific combos later on, combo assist actually makes it harder to do. In fact, it disables some of the combo options that you have available to you later. I think it was something like lesson 15 or 16 last week when I suddenly realised that you needed to switch off. You actually had to switch off combo assist in order to actually complete the combos. But yeah, this has been an absolute pleasure, guys. Thanks very much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Having to completely relearn the entire game, and so just nose bite it. But yeah, sorry guys, so at this point I'm going to go ahead and close this stream out. And as I said, thanks so much for stopping by and playing a few rounds with me. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in a bit. This time next week will be again when I'll be doing the Killer Instinct Bootcamp. I tried to stream Monday, Tuesdays and Wednesdays this week. Oh, thanks very much, man, I appreciate that. But yeah, next week it's going to be... next week we're going to do some more Killer Instinct, but if I'm around, there'll be a few other options Monday or Tuesday, but Killer Instinct next week. So thanks very much, guys, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!